So, hello everyone, my name's LadyBug. I'm the Loremistress this evening for our little campaign of the One Ring called the Fair Ladies of the Middle-earth. Here with me are my players who will now say a bit about themselves, starting with Anara.
Hi, I'm Anara. I'm playing Aislinn. I am at the tail end of some laryngitis, so I will not be doing any fun voices. Not that I'm good at voices in general, but I will getting it progressively more hoarse as the season goes on. Be fun. You can find me as Anara on Twitch, and that is really the only place on social media that you want to look me up.
I guess I go next. I am Kayla. I'm playing Phelan or Faye. I don't like social media, so please don't come find me. Thanks.
Don't perceive me.
Heard.
My name's Violet. I'm playing Muriel. I, like Anara, am also sick right now. So my voice is not normally this awful. But it's gonna be today, so sorry about that. I'd probably be better later though. Probably. If I ever get better. Who knows? If you want to find me on social media, my username on literally everything is Very Violet. That's Very. And then Violet, just like my name spelled on the little thingy, Violett. That's everything. Literally anything, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, Spotify even. Literally everything. It's all the same. Username. Had it since I was 13.
Check out Violet's SoundCloud.
I don't have a SoundCloud, but I might, but I've never used it.
Hi, my name is Kira. I am playing Zestari of the Silver Springs, or Zesty to her friends. She's essentially a Disney princess brought to Middle-earth, and she sometimes talks to the grass. I'm officially one Lord of the Rings movie worth of knowledge in, and we're going hard. In terms of plugging my social medias, God, I should be an expert at this point. My Twitch, you can follow me over at Twitch at twitch.tv/gamingmassacre. We're 8 followers away from 100, so that'd be awesome. YouTube.com/The Medieval Massacre, where all the VODs go. And Twitter.com/Time for a Massacre, and that is a numerical 4.
That sounded so professional. I love it.
Yep.
I've been doing
mine was not
YouTube
that
for like
professional.
8 years and
Polished.
Twitch for like 3.
Click subscribe, please, and follow
Yo,
if you
hit
don't
that
already.
follow button.
Get that notification bell on.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god. Hit the bell, y'all.
Okay, so with that we are starting.
Wait,
So-
what are your pluggables?
Oh, right.
Where can people find you? Who are you?
So I'm Loremistress LadyBug, and as of recently you can find me basically anywhere, so by which I mean Facebook, Twitter, maybe not Discord, because there I need to invite you, but Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, and Coffee as Loremistress LadyBug. Or on Twitch and YouTube, and also on Coffee as LadyBug's Tavern, which is where we will be streaming this thing. Because yes, I finally decided to sit down and change all my handles to be the same on every single platform, because otherwise it gets messy when I have to plug.
Gotta
I
get
would
that
love
branding.
to have
Yeah,
The
when I
Medieval
had
Massacre on
basically different versions of Ladybug's drawings, or Ladybug Draws, or Drawings by Ladybug, etc., depending on the platform, that was a mess.
Mhm.
So I'm just Loremistress
Consistency.
Ladybug from now on. Makes it easier. Okay, so last time you all met, you fought some bandits and you decided to go to Rohan, most likely to Edoras, which is the main city of Rohan. So you're traveling.
I think I got my ass kicked.
If any of you wants to know what kind of rumors you might have heard on the way to Edoras, or in case of Aizen, which rumors you have heard while at home, you can all roll me. And now let me find out which skill would be best for that. Because if I remember that, okay, that would be either riddle or insight or persuade.
None of these are very good, so...
You can
what
try
about the
song
fact
if you
that I
want.
have the quick of hearing trait. Does my quick of hearing trait mean that I hear rumors better?
Kinda. Okay, I can see a
Nice nod.
success for Anara.
Because
Hey.
I only have one for each.
So Anara, you can mark that
Oh,
down.
good.
You know what? I will... Oh.
Kyla,
I
unfortunately,
checked
Please
the
remind
check.
me...
unfortunately, 7 Kyla is not enough.
I don't listen or talk.
No.
That's ridiculous. I only
I only know
axe.
this stuff because I live here, okay?
Yeah.
You, me, same. I'm gonna check that full perception box, though.
So yes, apparently only Anara listens to rumors. Because the
Well,
other
I also
reasons...
am the only one that
Well,
lives
for
here,
them.
so in their defense,
I
I
mean,
do live here.
true, but they could have heard something on the way, but apparently they did
Well,
not
We
pay
don't
attention.
listen. We just
Definitely
walk.
not.
I
We
feel
hear
like...
things, but they
chilling.
just go in one ear and out the other.
I feel like
Grass
Zesty
and
heard a
no one
bunch
Sneak
of
up on
rumors.
us on an
rumors.
open road, you know?
I feel like Zesty heard a bunch of rumors, but has no idea what any of them mean.
Yes, Zesty
Yeah, well,
probably
the
managed to
grass
forget them
doesn't
by
really
now.
have any relevant feedback.
Look, they just didn't want to talk at the moment, okay? Some people are shy.
That's cute.
Some rocks are
Okay,
shy.
so, Aizen, since you are the only one who paid attention to the rumors, enough to
Yes.
remember them, there are a few.
Okay.
Roll me a d10. Like, 3 times.
Okay, then.
I will. You will get 3 different rumors. And tell me the results because switching through windows is hard on iPads.
10, 4, 2.
Okay, reroll the 10 twice. That's 2 more rolls.
10 and 7.
Another one for the 10.
6 and 9.
Okay, so what are the results?
4, 2, 7, 6, 9.
Okay,
Wow,
4.
rumor.
You heard that the Dunlandings, which are the neighbors of Rohan, just over the mountains, closer to Saruman, they work sorcery. They control animals through wicked spells, and this has brought them much bad luck. You have no track with such things as Rohan people, and that's why fortune always favors you. What was the next number?
2.
2. And the Dunlanding also hate Rohan because in the mark you know how to write and the Dunlandings do not.
Oh, it sucks to be them. 7.
7. Up near the White Mountains, the Dunlandings have been attacking isolated farmsteads in the name of centuries-old grudges. This shows how they don't understand proper war.
Wow, so all of my rumors are about how the Dunlanders are jerks. 6 and 9 are my last
Okay,
2.
6. Some Dunlandings have proven themselves to be decent, and some can swing a sword in the right direction, but they are the exception. And 9.
There's 1 or 2 that are fine.
And 9, the winter has been long and hard. There are wolves roaming the mark, bolder than ever. They've been harrying your herds of horses, and the king must do something about it finally.
Okay, so I will tell the rest of the group that the Dunlanders are jerks. Not all Dunlanders, mind you.
Dunlandings.
But, you know.
Hashtag
Yeah.
not all Dunlanders.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you spell that?
Dunlandings?
The-
Dunlandings.
Dunlandans. Okay.
And then I will tell them also they should be very careful on the roads because the wolves are becoming a problem.
Yes.
Apparently, I'm chatty when I make new friends.
Apparently.
What's been happening with wolves? I don't know what a dundula. I don't know what that first thing is.
Well, they're men, but not from here.
Okay, men are like us, but with the shorter ears, right?
Yeah, like
Sort of.
my
Yeah.
ears.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. They've haven't seen a lot
Yeah.
of them, but they've sometimes.
Mostly shorter lives, but you know.
Like how short?
They do have shorter ears.
My mom died at 35.
35.
It's not.
Wow.
I mean, that's a little young, but it's not that. I mean, that's about right. Yeah, maybe
Yeah, that's
60
quite
if
young
you're
to be
very
human.
lucky.
That's wow. I can hold on. I actually does it show on my character sheet how old I am?
I don't think so. You can choose the age from the branches of the adventuring age for elves. The creator we use.
Elves are in theory immortal.
Yes, but at some point they usually
Unless they
decide
die.
to leave this part of the world and go back west.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah, I
otherwise,
think
you
she's-
know, they
I
can
saw-
gain shadow, and when they gain shadow, the nasty things happen.
But of course, that's never going to happen to us, right? We're gods.
Of course.
What could
Um,
possibly go wrong?
I wasn't about to murder random people on the side of the road. Don't worry
I
about
love when
it.
people ask what could possibly go wrong with the DM in the same room.
Faye over here, just like with a knife in the hand, just like
Oh boy. So we've got our first problem child.
wow, that's very short. I think I've been watching the springs longer than that. That's interesting. But they must live such amazing lives if it all ends so soon.
I feel like I want to make a horse poop joke, but I can't. Like that, like spend your whole life cleaning up horse poop. I don't know. It's not coming together in my head, but it was funny. It was funny when I envisioned it coming together.
Happens.
It was just like, yeah, my dad spent 30 years shoveling horse shit.
Yeah, that like
There you go.
magical. It was such a magical life spent in the stable.
See, whenever you are unable to phrase a joke, you can always count on your teammates.
We got you.
Yay!
Okay, so you're traveling towards Adoras, which is the main city of Rohan. Probably the only city of Rohan, because cities are not a big thing in Middle-earth. There's like 3 or 4. Total. But hey, that doesn't stop anyone. So you are traveling to Adoras, and you do finally reach Adoras. I believe by now all the endurance lost in the combat we had is already replenished, so you're back to normal stats in that dimension.
Yay. We like that.
Yes, we do. Especially since some of you got hit a bit harder in that combat. And that wasn't even that hard of a combat.
How much encumbrance does the cap of iron and leather give again?
Oh, let me just check.
Because I removed it when I took it off, but I did
Apparently
not
2.
write down what it was.
Apparently 2.
2. Okay, I'm gonna make a note
I
of
have it
that.
as well.
So next time I take it off, I won't just lose that number entirely. Alright.
Yes, please do write it down.
What about the buckler?
Yeah, because those are the 2 things that you can throw off in combat.
Yeah. Well, I don't have a buckler anymore to throw off, but that's okay. Whatever.
Huh.
Oh yeah, yours got broken, didn't it?
Yeah, my
Oh
Notice my
yeah,
head.
Pass down your
There's
family.
no buckler.
that was my fault. I think that was my fault. I don't remember
I don't remember.
exactly.
That's not a
I
big
think
deal.
Aislinn
I remember
said
feeling
something about,
responsible for that.
I owe you a buckler.
Yeah.
Well,
It was just
fortunately
my
for you-
dad's, my only family heirloom besides my axe. No biggie.
Ah, look.
Oh yeah, and
Really
then
awkward.
I tried to repair it and just the whole
then it
thing
fell apart.
crumbled.
Oh right. That was. Look, this is like
Oh.
something I dreamed. I don't really remember it clearly, but I'm sure it happened.
Okay, so fortunately for you, you're going into Edoras, which means there are some blacksmiths. So if you want to buy a new buckler, you can, or if you want to repair this one, you can try, but that might cost more than buying a new one.
You could just hand him the splinters of your historical buckler.
Yeah, I don't
I'll,
have
like, pick-
money, so
You know
I mean,
who does
I-
have money? Zesty. Zesty has
It's
money.
true. That's our
I mean-
rich patron.
If this means so
I
much
believe
to
both
you, we
Zesty
can
and
get
Muriel
prepared.
have money.
Muriel has money. Muriel doesn't have as much money as Zesty, though. Muriel is
Muriel's
a noble
like,
with a country
She
at
has
war.
buddy. That one has buddy.
Zesty
I
keeps
can
his pockets
make-
Muriel
zesty.
doesn't have much money as Zesty.
Maybe I
Muriel
could
is
give,
like-
give
is
them a
like-
discount.
Has like 100 grand. Like Zesty's like a
Like
million.
I live
That's
here,
good,
so maybe I might know who to recommend them that I've worked with before, who knows me.
Yeah, you know a few blacksmiths in the town.
Yes.
So you
I will
absolutely can take
contribute
them to
that.
one of the ones that you used probably quite recently.
Well, I'll be like, when I broke my shield, this guy fixed it up on the cheap.
perfect.
And I'm guessing Zesty
You
is
know,
the one
cheap-
paying for it this time.
Hey.
Absolutely.
Don't worry, we don't count money as long as you have the proper. It's not status, it's the. You know what? You can pay for things because you're prosperous, I believe. Standard of living,
yes,
that's what I
do
meant.
believe so. Where does that? Where do you put? Yes,
Standard of
prosperous.
living. Yeah. So yeah, you're fine. You can pay for everything basically.
Yeah, it's not even a thing. It's just like, well, we'll just repair it. And then when Faye is like, I don't have money, it's like, I don't what? I don't understand. You want new things?
I
You just get the
lived-
new thing.
In a forest. I've never owned a new thing in my entire life.
What's it like to be mortal and broke?
I know.
You guys die at 60 and you can't pay for shit? What's the point?
Like, why do you even exist? Why even
You
exist?
know, I ask myself the same questions.
That's just real. That's just absolutely real.
Suffering. Life is suffering.
Welcome
What's
to
that now?
capitalism.
Yeah, Zesty just
We
kind of
also
like,
that.
wait, do you want...
My lifestyle would be described as frugal.
Yeah, so you really have no money.
Mine
Faye,
is Marshall, so I can at least.
You can at least afford to to put yourself through having somewhere to sleep and something to eat.
I can stay in the stable when we travel to the end.
I
Really,
catch my own
basically-
food and I sleep outside.
Exactly.
Faye, if...
Mhm.
I mean, like, we could repair your buckler if it has, like, a sentimental value to you, but do you want to get, like, a buckler, you know, like, for our group? Like, we could put, like, a little like, your insignia on it or something?
My what?
Like,
You don't have one of
your
those.
family... Okay, again,
not
hit
class.
me with this. I'm one fucking movie in. Do people
You're
have, like,
not
family crests?
Crest, right?
Depends on people.
I don't think my
Wow.
family has a crest because my family is a bunch of
Depends on people, because for example, people in Gondor would have. Elves might.
Look,
Dwarves definitely do. Woodmen not so much.
We're a bunch
Does-
of
does the
nobodies
blood
in
of
the
women
woods.
are run
Feels
through
better.
your veins?
Woodlanders don't.
I'll just be like, wait, you could make your own.
Ooh.
You could
It's
invent it,
tempting.
like here.
Do you know how to
Ooh.
draw?
I've never owned
favorite
anything new
animal.
before.
You've
very
never
tempting.
owned anything new. Ever? Well, then how do you get things then if they're not new?
My clothes are my dead mom's, and my axe and my buckler were my dad's that he passed on as he is too old to swing them.
I like sort of gently pick up the edge of her tunic where it's been mended, and then I put it. I like, oh, I smooth it back down.
Oh, the cultural differences here.
Elven.
Are we gonna go My
There's
Fair
not
Lady?
a lot of materials where I'm from, so we reuse things until
I mean, one
They're
would think with
completely
the amount
destroyed.
of spiders in the
there's lots of
forest,
spiders, but
you would have
Still.
some kind of material.
yeah,
What percentage of your clothing is animal skins?
most.
Like solid
Wow.
80%.
Are they like full on furs, or are they like leather, or is it like there's still the fur on?
I think
I
fur and leather.
believe that the like brownish parts are furs. There's like some metal chain happening there. The green is a fur. The brown is leather or a fur. I don't remember. And then the boots are leather.
So yes, one correction, 99% leather and fur.
Oh yeah, my chain
Faye-
shirt was also an heirloom.
Yeah, of course.
Faye, if you could just stay right here for a second, that would be great. You two! I'm gonna grab Aislinn
Okay.
and Muriel and just kind of three-person
Oh.
huddle for a second. And I'm just gonna be like, okay. We have to go makeover, right?
I
Can you
mean,
ask her
that-
if she wants a makeover first?
no, how does she not want to makeover? She's never owned something new in her life.
Well,
All right, we could do
but
like a
they're her
surprise
parents'
thing.
things.
She doesn't have to get rid of them.
She could just keep them in like her backpack. Or something.
She should wash them, for sure.
Yeah, washing would be good.
Yeah.
It's like a pair of clothes.
We could probably all use a bath after yesterday,
Uh.
or last night,
That would be
or this morning, or whenever it was.
You don't have a very good memory, do you?
No.
Okay,
Oh,
so
It's a head injury.
Bath and Buckler today. Makeover party tomorrow.
Well, but if you're gonna have the bath, you've got to have the new clothes because you can't put
We've
on.
got to go shopping. Let's go shopping. Yeah,
Let's go shopping. We're going
Okay.
shopping.
we're shopping. And
I
we
look
can
over
get-
my shoulder back at Faye like,
Faye's like messing with her like cuticles or something. Like I don't know, digging dirt out of her
you're
fingernails or
picking
something.
at them.
Alright, so we'll go shopping.
Really,
Right, we'll
in
get
the
her
mouth.
new clothes. But first, we'll go to the buckler shop and drop it off to get repaired. Right? Then while that's getting repaired, we can go
Blacksmith.
get new clothes. And then after we get the new clothes, go get baths and then dress her. And then go get the new buckler.
DM, am I allowed to incite my own teammate?
Sure.
I would like to try and take a gauge of Faye's clothing style.
Okay.
My insight is not great, but you know we're here, so we're definitely doing that. Oh, 10 and 2.
Ew, that's not bad. I don't remember. I think it's not bad.
I didn't roll the bad
Yeah,
number.
12 is enough to gauge the basics of her clothing style. Her clothing style seems to be mostly furs, leather, and things that are basically hand-me-downs.
Okay.
What's available is the style.
First, let me knock that off as a success. Okay, furs and leathers, right? Let's keep the theme. And then she's like, as like we're heading to the buckler shop, she's just muttering to herself.
Yeah, but like brand new furs and leathers.
Oh yes, absolutely. Like it's
Maybe
gonna
with
be
the
like
fur removed, just leather.
for
That is great. But I mean, sometimes for like any
soft.
fashionable, like more like exquisite fur, like pretty fur.
Yeah, like
so like
soft
form
leathered. Not
form-fitting leather, and then like fur accents.
I just kind of fall back. Like, these two clearly have a plan, and I am not a part of it.
Oh yeah, like you who have just joined the group as of like 3 hours prior. I'm just like getting you in this huddle.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but they seem to be having a good time, and I'm like, I am all for people having a good time.
Hey, is there a problem over there?
No,
Oh, no problem
I'll
at
go
all.
back.
Zero
I'll
problems.
go.
Exactly.
let's go get your buckler.
Okay. Lead the way. Do we know your name? I think we know your name. Aislinn? Aislinn?
Close enough. Close enough. Yes, there's a blacksmith that I know that is reasonably priced. I've had to repair my own shield before, and I can certainly show you the way.
That would be great. And
I guess
by
this
the
would be a
way,
good thing to
good
know.
job earlier. I know those bandits were tough, but we appreciate your assistance.
Yeah, I smile and I say thank you. I'm genuinely sorry about your shield. I know it can be hard when you only have what equipment you have, but luckily it seems you've brought some good friends to assist with that.
I wouldn't really say we're friends yet. We don't really know each other all that well, but like we're acquaintances for sure.
Wealthy
Acquaintances enough-
benefactors.
So that's acquaintances enough to share funds, which is nice.
Well, they hired me to bring them around.
Oh, I see. And where exactly are you headed?
I'll look
So
at
this
them because I
very
don't know.
city, actually.
Oh, well, you're a little bit out of the way, but this is as nice a place as any to take a rest. It's a little rustic, perhaps, and I sort of look at Zastari and Muriel. I'm like, a little rustic for your taste, maybe, but we have good mead and stew. And there are horses.
The world, you see, she never left her springs, so we thought this was as good a place as any.
This is the most extended interaction with like individual people I've had in a while.
Oh, we sleep like 5 to a room at my house.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
5 in one room.
Yes, it's
that's like 4 too many.
Well, there are only so many rooms, and everyone deserves to sleep indoors. And I just sort of look at her. I'm like, how does it work at your house? I don't know. You have your own rooms? Like, what's that like?
Houses have more than one room? I'm kidding. I've wandered a while. I know that.
There are
Just not where
three
I'm from.
kinds of people.
I don't know, man. Like from all the rooms or all the houses I saw in the one movie I've seen, it's like everything's a bachelor.
I need to make the meme with the one guy at the end is Fail, and he's like, "You guys have houses?" Yeah, I will lead them
Stara
to
with
the
her like
blacksmith.
mansion, and then Muriel with her nice like upper middle class home, and then Aislinn with her like lower class home, and then Phelan like
Cottage,
doesn't
they're-
have a home at all.
The kitchen,
We really
the kitchen
are,
has its
like-
own
One bedroom cabin, probably. Like in my home village, it's just been years since I was there. I've just kind of wandered
It's like
around.
it's like MTV Cribs, but this is my tent. Let me show you where I hang my lantern at night.
Here's the grass I slept on last night. I have a bedroll, which helps.
I did have a house last night, but a really strong wind came through. And there goes 2 of my walls.
So I'd say it's reasonable to assume that you're walking around the city. town.
Yes, we
Yeah.
are going to the blacksmith.
Yes.
repair the
Okay, so
buckler.
you arrive at the blacksmith. On the way, you do notice that there is some excitement in the town. Especially you, Irene, are able to recognize that the people in town seem to be a bit more excited than usual. With some armed men and women that march with some sense of purpose on one errand or another. And you do see some parties of raiders that seem to be heading out to the east.
Okay, so I will ask the others to wait just a minute, and I will go and speak to someone I know and ask them what's going on.
So you approach one of the raiders alone, which is actually a good choice in this matter. Because you know your people are not very trusty of people from outside.
Yeah.
And the person approaches like, oh, you know the old rhyme. The marshals, a strong sword arm needs work or it finds trouble, and the king likes to keep both his sword hands occupied. If you are interested, you should probably head to the Reeves house. It's, you know where it is because you're from here. They are gathering groups of capable warriors. I think there's something to be done.
Or what?
I don't know. I'm headed down there myself to find out.
All right. Well, thank you.
Good luck.
So whatever pleasantries are appropriate, and then I'll go back to the others and say that there appears to be some sort of military something happening. Several of the riders are being deployed, and I'll say where we can go if we wish to learn more.
Does it seem like it's those dune, whatever they were called? You mentioned were causing trouble?
That would be my first guess, but I genuinely don't know until we go and ask.
And what's this place that they're going to find more info?
That's the Reeves house. Reeve is basically this guy who's in charge of tasking people with doing things when the king is a bit more occupied. He's one of the hands of the king, basically. In town, at least.
You get your missions when you're a rider
Yeah.
of Rohan the same way you find your pot. You go to this guy's house. His name's Reeves. He'll tell you where to
That's
go
the
next.
title. Basically, Reeve is the title.
Oh my god, you have to go to Ask Reeves. Yeah, there's a deep cut reference for you.
No! When you're
How
old
many of
enough
y'all
to get
remember
the
Ask
joke, and it's
Jeeves?
just like, I'm just gonna cry, like emo tears. It's fine.
Yeah, well, that makes sense with what you were talking about. Those people that were
Downlanders.
causing trouble. That's the one. Yes.
Yes, those, yes. It could be that. I mean, it could also be the wolves that have been acting up. The peasants can't deal with them as well as we can. Most of them aren't even properly armed, but
But probably first
Well-
you should head to the blacksmith because somebody needs a new shield.
Yes.
Yes, and while that shield's getting repaired at the blacksmith.
I
can
mean,
do
the
the
blacksmith
other
will
stuff that
recommend
will
buying
apply
a new
now.
one because repairing this on A will take ages, and 2 will cost a lot. Need I remind you that
Yeah.
somebody already attempted to fix the shield and broke it even further?
Right, but the story was not very
I'm the problem, it's me.
that
look, yeah.
fixing those things. Thank you for the Taylor
Well,
Swift
I mean,
reference, but
we
that
could
was-
grab
that
a
was
new one.
cool.
We could get, like, a new insignia put on it or a new, like, house crest that you can come up with.
Could we get
Maybe
like
we
some
could
of
even-
the splinters
from
from
your
the
old
old one on the new one? That would be really cool.
Sure. That's
Scotch
I love
doable.
tape
it.
them on.
Yeah.
I love it. I love
That's
it.
doable.
The shield that was broken, reforged.
It will
Is
take
there-
the
I'm so
blacksmith a
excited.
couple of hours to get that done.
All
And
right.
while that's getting done for a couple of hours, we can do the other shopping we were planning on Zesty.
Yes. Perfect. Is it possible, is there any such mechanic in this game, like the help action?
Not exactly. What do you want to accomplish?
Well, I'd like to help Faye on a craft check, if possible, to make an insignia.
Oh, cool.
Okay. So basically, Faye, what's your craft?
Not that good. Like 1.
Zestari, what's your craft?
2.
So in that case, I think it's Zestari who should be rolling.
I know, but I want to.
I mean,
give,
technically, in
Kayla
that case, that would
probably
probably just be like a prolonged action where you make a few rolls and to achieve a certain amount of successes. Let's say for this one, we would be looking at getting 2 successes, so each of you can roll. And that will be your prolonged action between the 2 of you to come up with the new crest.
Okay. Did you want to do that?
Yeah, sure. So
yes,
you
let's
need me to
first
roll...
decide on her doing that and then ask her for opinion.
Yeah.
I was like, I just wanted to figure out if it was possible, and then I was going to be like, hey, am I jumping the gun here?
She just got really excited. Sometimes you just get really excited.
I think with the story, that's most of the time.
Is that the good one or the bad number?
That's a good. The only bad one is the Eye of Sauron, which is only on D12s, and both of you have a success.
Yes! When it's my shield, I'm ready.
So what's the 6th one there with the little extra symbol?
So that's Tengvar. So if you already had first dot marked in that skill group, you would be now able to mark a second one.
Okay, but if you only have 0, then
you only mark the first one, and also that kind of raises the quality of success because that makes both of those great successes because you both rolled a 6 on that. And with that crest is looking fucking magnificent. Phelan, what do you want it to look like?
Ooh. We could get maybe like the axe, but with like a braid kind of around it, like her long braid.
Okay.
It's kind of interesting. She's very like feminist, I guess you'd say. Like she wants something kind of like her axe is her like baby, her like special thing that she has, but also she may have been treated differently for being a woman.
I mean, among the woodmen, not so much. Everyone is useful and they don't freaking discriminate because they don't have enough people to do that.
Mm-hmm.
It could be less of a societal thing and more like just the specific area that she was in.
I was thinking because of her fairy heritage that her mom was like really fair
might have
and
caused some comments.
pretty, and so people assumed it was more of a like
that
she wasn't strong.
That might have caused some comments, especially with the rumors going around that your mother might have been half elven or even full elven.
Because that's where her hair, in my mind, came from. Her like orange hair instead of being the woodman like brunette.
Brown, black, because woodmen usually go into browns with everything. Brown and green is very popular among your people. That might be because of the forest right next to you. Easier to blend in.
I was born with bright red hair. I like my...
Yes, it's way easier to spot you in a forest than anyone else.
That's why I wear
it was up till now, because now with your current party, each of you fucking stands out.
Yeah.
But you're telling me with my pastel blue and pinks that I might stand out in a regular town? Nah.
Mostly it's
You're
because
telling
you
me
keep
the fact
flashing
that I'm
that
literally
cash.
wearing a gold circlet around my head makes me stand out? What?
I mean, Muriel, you are still not standing out as much as the Starry.
No, not as much as the
That would
stars.
be
The
tough.
stars in pink.
But
least
nobody
I'm
in
nobody
no one
stands
thinks
out
that's
quite as much as the
fucking
walking
cool.
cotton candy.
Princess
I have a
Willy
horse.
Wonka lives fucking over
Yes,
here.
true. You have a horse, and you will have to figure out what to do with it if you are ever to, for example, cross the mountains.
All right.
Because that won't be easy with a horse. Well, that's
I'll
not
guide
doable
her.
on a horse. You might try to lead the horse through the mountains, but that's also risky to the horse.
We're not leaving the horse. We'll figure something out.
We also
Yeah, we're
have
not
2
leaving.
ponies
The
right
horse that
now.
I just now remembered I have not yet named. My
True.
horse that I love dearly and have had for multiple years.
Which has no name.
It's fine. Yeah. You know what? You know what? I'll come up with something. Don't push me or I'll just name her horse.
I like that.
Still
That's
better.
what Faye would have named the
I mean,
horse.
that would be still better than my group of murder mystery people playing on Fate who got a dog and named him Duck.
I love it.
Yes, that's why they are by now known that the name of the detective agency, which finally crystallized after that, is the Mystery Quacks.
Oh my god.
That's
I
Yes,
love
that
it.
does
Hurts a
wonders
little
for
bit,
them
I
when
just-
they try to promote themselves and pass off as good detectives.
Okay, I won't name the horse. I will name her something epic and beautiful. Once I think of
I'm
it.
sure you will.
I'm gonna call it horse.
Anyway, the blacksmith will be able to add the pieces of your old shield to the new one. Probably will use them to do the crest.
Love it. That is the perfect blend of old and new for me.
It will take him about an hour or two to do that.
All right.
Guess what we can
What?
do?
So I believe now you all drag...
Zesty, did you want to do something?
Yes, I believe they all drag you to different stores to buy you things.
We're going to go to the tailor shop.
Oh, that's
Absolutely.
actually a
Other
great
side of the
idea because Zesty sure does stand out a little, and it might be in your best interest to find something a little more neutral
Hello?
for on the road.
Well, actually, we were not planning on going to the tailor shop for Zesty.
Okay. What did you need?
Oh, I didn't need to do that. We
Sure.
were thinking, Zesty and I were
Okay.
talking
You're just about to
about
pull it out?
how you had said you had never owned anything new before, so we thought maybe we could get you some new clothes.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know what
Alrighty.
to say. That's
Bye.
really kind of you.
Well, it's no big deal at all. But we were just thinking that might be nice for you to own new clothing that's not, so old.
Pre-worn.
Pre-worn, yes.
Wow.
Hand-me-downs.
I'm gonna disappear again for like 5 minutes.
No
I
worries.
apologize.
No
My mom
worries.
wants to see me
And
for a
by
second.
the way, for future reference, if you pick up the phone, please mute.
I did.
No, you did not.
No, you don't.
I muted my actual mic, so I don't know why it didn't mute, because there should be nothing that can pick up my voice. Wait, let me check the settings. You're not picking up my Yeti, are you?
Technology!
It's the eternal struggle. Why don't you want to use my Yeti? I have the
Does
same
does
one.
my
every-
voice sound different now?
Yes.
Very
A
different.
little bit crisper,
Yeah.
yeah.
I figured because it didn't accept my Yeti. So I will say, I tried. I did hit the button, but
No
Fucking-
worries. No worries.
thing.
Go disappear if
The
you have
important
to.
thing is you
We'll
tried.
We'll start with the shopping trip.
Okay, you guys go shopping. We'll do
Yay!
the makeover montage, and then I'll be back.
Okay.
Montage.
You guys expect your freaking Middle Earth game to go like this?
I
I
love
mean, with this group,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Somehow, every time
Ah.
I try to make a serious campaign, I end up with a comedy.
it. Is it because I'm here?
To be honest, I'm starting my other Fate game, which is Planar Explorers in my own homebrew world, which could have been a serious one. It's basically Stargate inspired, as they will have a device to travel to different worlds, etc. And we did session 0 last Thursday. And that game could have been serious. It's not going to be.
Could have.
That was the
Can
contract,
I
which could have
roll
been
to
serious
search
and was a comedy.
for a tailor shop?
Yeah, so the
Yeah,
tailor
serious
shop is
session last.
tailor shop is right on the other side of the road, basically, from the blacksmith.
But
So
it's
you're saying
also
I
a tailor
can't
shop
roll
in
to search
Edoras.
for it?
It's
I won't roll to search for it. You saying I can't do that?
I mean, the tailor is right on the other side of the road, and you are already in Edoras.
Darn.
I mean, it's
bad luck.
probably not up to your standards. As far like you start playing around and
Yes,
like,
you are used to a bit better tailors, but hey, apparently this will do. We'll have to.
their clothes and they're new-ish.
Yes,
of
well,
the
we want to
fabrics
get
are likely
something
recycled.
brand new. You want brand new clothes for Phelan.
There's definitely no silk here.
It's okay.
That
She
would-
doesn't need silk. She's not. She's
that
not
would rip
zesty.
so
All right.
fast.
Yeah, silk is not exactly, as you say it, good for traveling.
Yeah.
There are better
Alright,
materials
I
for it.
will.
Silk is
Let's go
very
to
easily
the
destroyed.
tailor shop. And you pick out an outfit that is brand new that you want.
Get to pick my own clothes. What
Yes.
I want.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh wow. What do I want? I don't know.
Clothes?
You need help picking out clothes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Well, I'd be happy to help you look. Let's see.
Also, I
Oh,
think
okay.
you
Is
should
there
talk
anything
to the
you can roll to
tailor
look for
because
clothes?
people don't tend to like me very much.
Okay. Well, I will go. We'll go in and we'll look. Let's see here. Can I roll to search for the clothes in the tailor shop that I think would look good on Phelan?
Yeah, sure.
I got
You find clothes.
Awkward.
You definitely
I
find
find
clothes.
clothes.
Which is
Maybe
not
you
bad.
find more like
Nice.
noble-looking clothes that aren't super
Yeah.
efficient.
You did find some clothes that you would definitely like.
I find clothes that would look great on me.
Yes.
Oh, my hair is like, look at these clothes, Phelan. What do you think
Can I
about
maybe
these?
like guide them to my section, like where I would
Yes.
normally shop for things that are roadworthy?
Yes, that
Oh,
would be
I don't know
probably
if you
a
want
good
to
idea.
be. Yeah, I don't know if you want to really want to travel in that fabric.
No, I
but-
appreciate it, Muriel, but I need something a little hardier to survive my lifestyle.
This is
Right.
this is the sturdier weave. It's not going to be as soft, but it does hold up well and it washes easily and it
Is
sheds
it brand
dirt.
new?
Well,
I
it's
think
at the
so.
tailors.
It's-
Yes, it's new.
It's new to me.
Okay.
That's new.
That's not a very high standard to keep.
Oh, gosh.
That's an easy thing to keep.
New to you, but also just new. Yeah?
Why does it have to be new in general? Isn't
Yeah.
it good to conserve resources? There's a lot of people out there who need clothes.
There really aren't that many people compared to the size of Middle Earth, are there?
Yeah, no, not that many.
I just
But
think
to be fair, for Phelan, like one person per wood is enough.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that since you've never owned anything new before, that it would be if you owned new things.
I got a new shield. I'm very excited about that.
Well, you-
The parts of the old
Well,
one.
you don't have it yet.
Oh, well, I'm going
You're
to.
getting it, right. And now you'll get a new outfit to match your new shield.
That's
Isn't that so exciting?
matching. Why would I
Where's
want
one
it to
matched?
match?
There.
No, I
Yes.
didn't mean like actually physically matching. I meant like in the spirit of matching in the fact that they're both new.
Oh, okay.
Do you not like shopping? Oh, you've never had anything new, so you mustn't like shopping because have you ever been shopping before?
I mean, I've bought rare herbs before, but mostly gather my own stuff.
That does not sound as fun as shopping.
Do they make knits?
There's
in the
something
wilderness?
appealing about wandering the woods in search of herbs and sitting by the lake to catch fish.
Okay.
Well, I'll do that. I'll take care of that in our party. Don't worry about it if it's not your thing.
That I'm not appealing. But, you know, I'm not trying to yuck at anyone's yums here, so...
All right. Well, I think what... Can you actually pronounce your character's name for me, Anara? Because I don't know how to pronounce it.
Aislinn is fine.
Aislinn, thank you. I think what Aislinn suggested would suit me quite well.
Yeah, probably better than what Muriel picked.
I like
And
that.
I also would
it.
strongly recommend we get something more road-worthy for Zesty. I'm not saying she needs to change, like her style is her style, but it would probably suit her and all of us well for her to have something a little less, that.
I hold up like a nice basic cotton tunic.
Which part is
And I'll hold
a
it up
problem
to
for you?
Faye.
The dress, the sandals, the pink, or the baby blue?
Probably the colors.
I mean,
But
the
I'm
sandals
gonna
are
hold
also
it
not
up
the best.
to Muriel. I think this might be your size. It might be a little bit dirtier.
Well, I don't need anything new. I already have a perfectly...
Right. Of course. I didn't mean to question. I just something like that could potentially collect dirt a little bit more. It might not shed water so easily.
Yeah, you might want like a cloak for traveling.
Right. Oh,
So I'm sufficiently alcoholed up. How's the shopping going?
Oh my gosh. So I found the nicest clothes for Phelan, and she didn't want them. She thought they were too fancy.
I
appreciated the thought, and I recognize their aesthetic value. However, I don't believe they would survive my life.
No, why?
I am watching all of this like it is the best show I've like. This is entertainment right here.
This is a walking play for you.
Yeah.
I am like a tennis match, man.
Oh, but while we were here, we did find something for you, Zesty, to help keep the dirt off of your clothes and, conceal a little bit more on the road. If you would be interested, it would...
A coarse cotton tunic?
Might... I know it's probably not going to feel the same as what you're used to, but maybe consider.
Well, I mean...
You wouldn't...
We're out here to try new things, right? Step outside of our comfort zones.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
I hold up the hem of Zesty's skirt where, like, it's gotten snagged on some, like, twigs or briars or something, and I'm like, you wouldn't want to ruin your nice things.
Yeah, we can keep those folded up somewhere for a special occasion.
For example, visit some of the more important places and you need to look the part. Or at least some of you will need to look the part.
Should I...
I'm just not going to go.
Here, okay?
Should I try it on?
Fine place.
I mean, can't we just buy new things if we ruin our nice things? Why would we have to buy less nice things? Why wouldn't we just buy new nice things?
So, for one thing, bandits might not be as interested in us if we don't look like we have a lot of money.
Okay.
We didn't enjoy getting attacked by bandits, did we?
Maybe that
Well, I don't
whole,
think they
you know,
attacked us because
maybe
they didn't know we had a lot of money. I think they attacked us because they like to attack people because they're bad people.
maybe that circlet, you know, you could put it somewhere less visible, just in your bag or.
Yeah,
I mean,
it takes
I
damage.
cannot do that, actually.
But it's just like it's kind of like a beacon that will
Right.
Maybe, if that's not in your comfort zone, maybe get a cloak you can put up.
maybe a hat.
If you needed to cover
Would
it.
you wear a
Like-
hat?
Do you realize like the people wear stuff like this? It's so people you're important. I mean, you want me to attack and make people think I'm not important.
I think there's
Yes.
value in
Yes,
having people think
exactly.
you aren't important sometimes.
Right. You know,
There's
so they
also
don't
some
attack
value
you and
in,
try
like,
to steal
having
your things.
some status.
Not on the road, really.
I think
Okay,
there's value in
so-
both of those things in different situations, and we should prepare for both of those instances.
So no status on the road, but when we get to towns, then we can switch over to like our more comfortable style.
It depends on the town, but yes. Not every town. Some towns, no, but bigger towns, nicer. City is
We'll
really...
play it by ear.
Yes.
We'll play it by ear.
I think my
Yeah,
village
yes.
would laugh at you if we walked in there. No offense.
I, wanna
I
try-
look
I wanna
around
try
to
to
see
solve-
if anyone in my town is laughing at them.
They are trying very much not to show that on the outside.
I haven't seen anybody laugh at me, and I have like quick appearing feet, so I would hear it.
Well,
It says
So
right here,
you
my character
do
sheet, and I would
hear
see that.
some people mentioning that maybe traveling with a gold circlet is basically asking for trouble.
Well,
we're
you
we're
know what?
private
I
people.
like asking for trouble, so
I- mm,
how else am I supposed to
But,
make a name for myself? You know, my parents,
But,
my parents were one of the greatest adventurers in the Elves of Mirkwood history. So, like, I have to live up to that name, and how in the world am I going to live up to that name if I'm not asking for trouble?
who were your parents?
My parents, who totally have names that I definitely know.
I'm so
It's-
sorry.
it's
I
Okay.
understand.
I haven't heard of them.
So anyway, you probably went out of the tailor and
Do you know much about the Elves of Mirkwood?
Can we roll lore to see if we know about Muriel's parents?
Muriel's
Well, I mean, I
parents.
don't think you guys would, but the Elves of Mirkwood do. So, like, my dad.
I'm near from near
This
Mirkwood.
time-
I might know.
the starry might.
Mirkwood.
I mean, the starry might because elves. Phelan has very low chances, but still some being close to Mirkwood. I'd say not for the life of you.
There's literally no way you would know. But, like, the Elves in Mirkwood know who my parents are.
Oh, yes.
Like, you don't.
Absolutely.
But,
We're
like,
not in
the people
Mirkwood,
back
though.
in my homeland, my parents are a
I
big
don't
deal
mean to-
back there.
I'm sure you're
Do you
kind
know
of a big
who my
deal in
father
Mirkwood.
What's the bullshit roll in this rule set?
So basically, when you try to lie, you usually roll riddle. However, it is
she
very
believes it, so it's not a lie to her.
yes, because lying purposefully gains you shadow.
Right, but I'm not lying. Like,
Yes,
my
true.
parents are a big deal in the Mirkwood.
True.
It's part of my background.
True.
But there's not a big
Absolutely.
deal everywhere. But they're a big deal there.
We
But that's my
cannot
hometown.
disprove. We cannot disprove that.
That's
We have
very
no
valid.
idea.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the truth. What? They're not lying.
True.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Zesty is going to try on this tunic.
I feel like Aislinn does not believe Muriel right now.
She doesn't not believe her.
I feel like
She's
she
gonna
doesn't
kinda be
believe
like,
her.
She's
Okay.
like, yes. Have I even heard of Mirkwood?
Yes, everyone heard of Mirkwood.
Okay.
It's
Well, at
this
least they
big,
know
scary
that.
forest that people are advised to not go into.
We have lots of those.
Oh no, not in your
I
area.
mean,
not
if
not-
your parents
not
are
that much.
If
Like
your parents are
Fangorn
high-profile
Forest.
adventurers in that area, then I mean,
My
they
mom
must
was
be...
eaten by a spider in Mirkwood. And I mentioned earlier that she died at 35.
Oh god.
Okay, hold on. We need to step back and address that. We are you okay? Do you need a hug?
I
Do you need
don't
therapy
like
for your
people
mom who
touching
died?
me.
How long ago did your mom
Okay.
die?
Okay, let's
Yeah, Mirkwood's
wow.
kind of scary. I don't recommend it. The big spiders, they eat parents. They also gave me this cheek scar that you may or may not be able to see that's like there.
Well,
How
On my
long
left,
ago did your
it looks like
parents
this.
they're not
die?
as scary when you just kill them and then they're dead.
Yeah, but sometimes you don't kill them and they kill you instead.
Well, it's never happened to
Have you-
me.
And then you end up your daughter ends up wearing your clothes.
Like, you said they eat parents? Like, do they
They
specifically
didn't
eat
eat
go
my
for
parents. My parents are alive and well. They are not dead.
My mother was
It's a
very
shame you
fair,
have-
but she was not as strong as she could have been.
It's
That's
a shame
so
your
why.
parents couldn't save her parents.
My dad's still alive.
Your dad's still alive. What are you doing with his axe and buckler?
He doesn't use them. He's old.
He's very,
How
very
old
old.
is he?
He's like, what's old for you?
33.
Are you an elf or are you human?
I'm a human. I'm
Like,
28.
your dad would be like,
Human. She's a human
40.
raised by elves.
I'm a human with a questionably elf-like mother and a human father
who is eaten by a spider.
who was eaten by a spider.
You said something about like having really good ale here. I think should we just get you a drink?
Yes, a tavern. Perhaps
I
we
like
all could
drinks.
use a tavern.
Okay, I'm done with the clothes. Let's go to the tavern. I agree.
Okay.
I'm
Clothes are
not
done.
saying that you were headed somewhere else, but hey.
I mean, I feel like we need some fortitude before we go speak
True.
to Reeves, who is the guy who's definitely not the quest giver that we're definitely not avoiding.
Arif, because Arif is a title, is basically
Arif.
the city officer in charge of speaking for the king in his absence.
I would absolutely know that.
Yes.
So Reeve is a title, and then the guy has a name. So very,
And his name
it's
is
very
Reeve.
possible
Reeves the
we could be
Reeve.
talking to like Reeve Steve.
Reeve the Reeves. Reeve the Reeves.
Reeve the Reeve. His title was thrust upon him like glory itself.
His parents really had high hopes for him when they named him.
Mhm.
It's like, can you imagine just like naming your kid president?
Or like
Vice
if you're, like,
president,
doing a
actually,
club,
because
maybe you
he's
could,
in
like,
charge when the
hand-
real guy is gone.
And the hand.
Yeah, the hand.
Okay, so
My dude,
anyway,
the hand.
I mean, you got Smith the Smith.
anyway, you go to
Theoretically.
the tavern, which is
Yes,
close
and I
by to the
order
tailor and the
everyone
blacksmith because you usually keep all of those things around the same area. So yes, you do find a tavern. It's empty because, as Azin has realized, most of the people are headed to the Reeves house to see what's going on.
Is there still a bartender there?
Yes, the bartender stayed.
Okay,
Or
They
cool.
don't draft
That's all
the
that matters.
bartender.
I
can I get
recommend
the
my
equivalent of a
favorite
shot
brew.
of Fireball, please?
The what now?
I would like a shot of Fireball, please.
A
The
what?
equivalent
Whatever
of
the
whatever that is.
equivalent of
What what is that even?
It's a cinnamon whiskey.
What's cinnamon?
Cinnamon whiskey.
What is cinnamon?
What do you mean? What
Oh,
is
they
it? It's like a
cinnamon
spice.
and Edoras. Come on.
I'm just joking.
Uh,
Yeah, sure. If you want to mix
It's
those two
with-
together,
It's just whiskey and you set it on fire.
sure, I can do that. Don't know how
Sweet,
she will
thank
drink
you.
that then, but hey, not my problem.
You just blow it out. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the show. It's a spectacle.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I would just like some elderflower mead.
Sure, no problem. And for the other two?
Do you have wine?
Sure. What kind?
Okay. Oh, You have different kinds?
Yeah, we kind of bring get wines from all over the place because people sometimes come to us and want to sell stuff. You know, there are traveling merchants, right?
Is there okay, sorry. What is a No, I have heard about merchants. So like you guys take like currency for like stuff you find or make.
I take currency for what people want to drink and eat in my establishment. Merchants take money for whatever they have.
I put an arm around Zesty, and I say she'll have a dry red. Please.
Okay.
I mean, I was looking for a liquid, but that's is that okay?
Yes, you'll like it. You'll like it. It's very fancy. It's
Okay.
very yes. I'm pretty sure it's what the king drinks.
I know that we're like stepping out of our comfort zones, but the thing that you have kind of bubbles, and I don't know why that's happening.
The drink, the mead.
Would
you like a sip?
Sure. I mean, if you don't mind.
Not at all. Please try it. This is quite a common drink here, I think.
And you try,
I don't remember
and
what
it's
Tolkien wrote about
absolutely
alcohol.
Sweet with a hint of elderberry.
Ooh. This is, oh god, we have double violet.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's
We
caught
have-
up with my
I only
screens.
see one me.
But it should go back to normal in
I
a
only see one
second.
me.
Well, currently I
Takes a
have
minute to go
ultraviolet
away.
vision.
Wow,
Thank you.
that hurt.
Thank
That hurt.
I know.
That was funny. Like
yeah,
that.
I
Alright, I'll
she,
just
like-
have a beer, I guess.
Just a beer. But y'all are boring.
I give Zesty my mead, and I will drink the wine that I ordered for her. Like without much fuss. I'm pretty easy about it.
Are you sure I don't want to? I want to take what's yours.
No, it's all right. I enjoy multiple kinds of liquor. It's fine. You can have that. You seem to like it, and you've never had anything, and I've had plenty like it before. I will drink this.
Oh, well, thank you.
I mean, he can pour you another cup of elderberry mead. He has a lot of that.
Oh no, it's okay because I'm assuming Zesty's paying anyway. So, you know.
100%.
I'm not paying, that's for sure.
She's like, we're trying new things, and just like puts whatever she needs to just
I
kind
was
of
gonna say,
keep things
Zesty
coming.
starts to put down like way too much coins, and I'm like, no, and I like count some back, and I push some forward, and I'm like, no, just put that, that's right, just put that away.
Oh, okay. So I've
And
never
I-
done
Yes, Ed,
any of this
And I
before.
think with this warm scene in the tavern, we will end for today to reassemble this another time to continue this recordings because it's midnight for me and I would like to go to sleep.
You're valid.
Yay,
Fair.
sleep.
That will be all for today, and we will be back with the next episode.
Alright.
Yay.
Yay!